Well, because it's the Friday and it's like not going to crash today, so we don't have to do text-based Drama Friday. Look at my head going all invisible. That light though. Now you wonder why I wear a hat sometimes. Look at this. Bzzz. You see through my brain. How good's that? How good is that? That light though. Get that shiny head going on. We did suffer last week's Drama Friday. Broke up in the middle. Had to get the text out. Completed the story on my phone. Right? Because you guys email me like, what happened though? What happened in the story? What the fuck happened in that story? So I completed it via the phone. 3G, baby. Well, 4G. 4G power. 4G power. What a joy. What an absolute joy. Who are you? You motherfuckers who complained about personal loot. Who are you? Where are you? Send me your address. I have a present for you. I do. I have a gift from everybody for you. Okay? Whoever it was that complained about personal loot, I kind of hope that at Christmas Day there's just nothing there for you. Because I can't think of a single reason, unless you are quite literally a ninja or a griefer or something like that, that you would want that change. I can't think of a single reason. If someone could tell me, email me. I can't read it in the chat. I want a good reason why need before greed is better than the personal loot system. Give me one justifiable reason why the complaints were there. I'm not even reading the thread. I just think it'll just be like a swamp. I can't imagine it. I don't know. But today, of course, thank you to the change. As a rogue in Walls of Draenor, and I regret being a rogue. I'm going to say it right now. I regret it. For now, temporarily. I absolutely regret the shit out of being a rogue right now. This is the first expansion that I've had to gear up while not being a tank. And it fucking sucks. It's the worst thing in the universe. The loot system sucks. Being a rogue sucks. And it sucks. Being a fucking non-tank class, I'm used to being done in like 2 hours. Done. I'll smash through it all. But it's only temporary. Don't need to do that shit in the future. Won't need to do it. But right now, it's fucking terrible. So I'm okay. I'm alright. It's terrible. But I needed some daggers. But of course, our Guardian Druid friend today, thanks to the wonderful loot change, took it away from me. First day, the first dungeon. It was the first dungeon. I went to my tavern. Yeah, you all been to your fucking tavern. Went to my tavern, got me quest. It was like, head over into there. And I thought, ooh, nice, because I need some daggers for the old sub. Entered in, got to the last boss, dagger dropped. Guardian Druid needed it. Excellent stuff. Lovely, right? So good. But Rogue will be fine. It'll be fine. I regret it right now. That's all. I regret it right now. But in a week's time, literally like 6 days' time, I'll be fine. I won't worry about it. But right now, it fucking sucks. That's not why you're here, though. That's just all coming out. I made a wonderful video, the pros and cons of Wilds of Draenor so far. That's coming out this evening. All good. But today, it's Drama Friday. That's why we're here today. We're here for Drama Friday. Notepad's not open, which makes me the biggest noob in the world. So that sucks. Let's get rid of that. Hooray! All right, then. So, I've picked two really cool stories. One's a little bit short, one's a little bit longer. I have a third backup if we have time. But these are the two I really want to get out. Right, okay. Let's put some people in here. We need a holy priest, female. Need a femme holy priest. We're going with the noobs today. I think it's a great time to relive the joy of noobishness because, as we said, Grimrail Depot, second boss, whole party, burning to death, complaining about people not using the cannons. They're on fire! Burning to death! And going, you're not using the cannons properly! Oh god, I'm burning to death. Why did we wipe? You mustn't have been using the cannons. That's the only logical reason, is that someone wasn't using the cannons. That's why I burned to death. Science, bitch. Right, he looks like a lady. He's got a lady name. Lady name. Disho Fish. That's not a good lady name, but it's a wonderful name nonetheless. We'll go with Chip. Chip Storm. We're just going to call you Chip. Chip. Right, who's this guy? Undead male hunter. Snack sauce. Go in the green. And we need a fire mage. Who's blue? Ooh, Cena. It's X-Cena, so I assume you're going for Cena and you threw that X in because you are internet cool. Am I right? Probably. That's three. That's it. That's everyone. Okay. I love newbie stories. They're so good. Oh, of course. Frosty good. Okay, let's go. My drama starts in the middle of Wrath of the Lich King, which is when all the best drama happened. I remember being hyped to play World of Warcraft. It looks so cool because of all the awesome graphics, colours, and particularly, this is why I bought the game, how cool AoE spells looked. Now, I guarantee not many of you there, not many of you out there bought the game because you saw Flame Strike. Am I right? Not many of you saw that Flame Strike and were like, oh shit, I need to buy that fucking game right now. Or Raid of Fire. No, probably not. Maybe a Spinning Crane Kick. Maybe a Spinning Crane Kick would have been alright. Maybe. Well, Bladestorm? Yeah, you could buy the game based on Bladestorm. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for a Bladestorm. I also heard of this guy called Leroy and how he pulled the whole raid. I didn't want to be that guy, though. Or this story, or would this story show some crazy pulling action? All shall be revealed. All right. Volley! Ha! Volley was cool. Are you fucking kidding me? I thought Volley was badass. I'm so sad Volley's not in the game anymore. Multi-shot is... You know what I mean? If you've got Volley in one hand, right? That's a big hand, yeah? And then you got Volley. Yeah. Multi-shot. Multi-shot sucks. No, you know what's worse than multi-shot, though? Beast Cleave. In fact, let's think of a good hunter spell. Stampede's pretty good. Stampede's alright. Yeah, Stampede's pretty good. I'm joking, hunters. You guys are alright. You guys are alright in my book. You're A-OK sticking with that class. I love it. Oh, by the way, your trank shot dispels. Did you know that? Your trank shot dispels. Did you know that? I don't think some of you do. It does. Just letting you know. Just put it out there. It does. It does. It does. I remember waking up early for a teen, 10 a.m. You've got no idea what's awaiting you, son. 10 a.m., get out of bed. Jesus. Explosive shot looks shit as well. Barrage, no. Can I ask you a question? No, I know it's against the story, but I'm so excited about Walls of Draenor right now. Does Barrage still pull things that are 10 miles away like it did on beta? Where you shoot something here, and it just goes... Does it still do that? Brilliant. I haven't seen anybody do it, so maybe it doesn't anymore, but Barrage is fucking legit. It's the best ninja pull item, the best ninja pull spell in the whole fucking world. I absolutely adore it. It's so good. Okay. I woke up as a teen, 10 a.m. Yes, it does. Excellent. I love it. How does it still do like 90 degrees? So you are looking over there, and it just goes... It's so fucking good. Alright, I got my $10 or £10 for the base game. Oh, with battle chest in it, I see. I wanted to save this money until I reached the cap. What cap? The money cap? That's not the money cap. The money cap's higher. I'm quite literally running for the bus. To go into town and buy this goddamn game. I've just thought, if you had to save up £10, if you had to save up £10 to buy the battle chest, did you account for the bus? Because that would have been fucking hilarious if you were like, oh shit. I can't even get the bus. I can't afford the game now. That would have been awesome. I got into the town, and all these thoughts were running through my head as I had researched the game heavily on WoW sites. What class? What race? Do I really want to be a mage? Or should I be a warrior? I should be a human, right? But I love the look of the Horde. Finally, I reached the store. Found out it was £8 dem savings. That's £2 cash back, baby. That's $4 in your swag pockets. So I got a can of Red Bull. I got even more hype to play. I'm even more hyped. I'm so excited. I got the game and a Red Bull. What a good day. So I ran back to the bus stop. The reason this part of the story is due to how nostalgic this day was for me. I love to relive it. This night, I also pulled my first all-nighter to get as far as I could into my leveling. I got on a bus I wouldn't normally get to get home faster. Are you telling me that from the town to your home, there's 2 buses? One that you normally get, which takes longer, and one you don't ordinarily get, which is faster. Is that what you're telling me? Because I have a bad feeling about your life decisions going forward. If that's what, I have a bad feeling about what you're going to be doing. Seriously, if there's a bus that goes to your house faster, you should always be getting that one. Okay? I'm just got little life tip. Okay, hunters, your trank shot dispels. Get the bus that goes to your home faster. Science. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Longer walk from the bus stop. Rookie mistake. I didn't even know the route I was on, so you know. Don't even know where this bus goes. It could go anywhere. This is the magic bus. I don't even know the route this bus goes, so I was in a strange mindset. Ooh, the mystery. So hyped, but so nervous. I saw my bus stop, jumped up and got off the bus. I was home. I got them discs out like a Yu-Gi-Oh master or some shit. Like that's bus wanker. Bus wanker. Love it. Bus wanker. Google it. Bus wanker. If you don't know what that means, Google bus wanker. I loaded the discs into the tray. Aww. I do feel... has anybody else got rid of their CD-ROM drive? I'm thinking of doing it because it makes the front of my PC look less cool than it could do. And I haven't used it since I bought it. I've not used it. Loaded the discs into those trays. In they go. Oh, I remember you could hear it. Do you remember when your CD-ROM used to spin up and make a noise? Do you remember that? Back at 4 speed, 4 times read, 2 times write. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the shit right there. Who's with me? Nostalgia hype, 4 times read, 2 times write. Ooh, I'll have this music CD done in about 4 hours. It's going to be a good time. 4 hours to make my own music CD. Boosh. Those were the times, man. Those were the times. I fucking love that shit. I loaded the disc in the tray and waited. The old UI installation popped up. I thought to myself, hell, this is fast. I'll be playing in no time, right? Nope. Patch time. I installed a game on the other PC for my wife's mother while she was babysitting. It's called Perfect World. It's not Perfect World, but it's one of those free-to-play MMOs. It installed and took 6 hours to patch. Update your... It's all digital. It's all digital. Update your installer. Yeah? If you've got 6 hours of patches on my internet, which is ludicrous, by the way, my internet is really fucking fast. If you've got 6 hours, update your installer. That's all I'm saying. Just update your installer. It's easy. Something like that. Some fucking free-to-play shit. I don't know. Okay. The old Blizzard patching system. I was suffering withdrawals. No Leroy for me for a long-ass time. Hours later, I got logged in. Here we go. Finally. The worst part about TBC. You guys are spoiled with your instant... I mean, what... Okay, what's not a good example? What's not a good example of a smooth launch? I'll accept that. We'll all accept that. It didn't go well. 5 days free game time. Woohoo! Exciting. But usually it's pretty good. You guys don't remember when you had to get home with the discs and install the Burning Crusade. And it would take like 4 hours. You're spoiled with your shit. You're spoiled, man. Here we are. He's installed. I picked up an undead mage, and boy, did I love that starting area. Really? Shit. This place sucks. That was back in the day of Fireball instead of Frost Fireball as your first spell. I loved it. I did my first few quests, but made the mistake of deciding to grind on Dusk Bats for a long time. I was gaining decent XP. XP on these Dusk Bats. You've never played the game before. How do you know? That judgment call, though. Whoa, these Dusk Bats are giving pretty sick... Do you see how quickly I got to level 2? Did you see? Did everybody see? At this rate, I'll be level 60 in about an hour. Right? That's how this game works, I'm sure. I'm going to stay here with these Dust Bats. These Dust Bats must be bugged, though, right? They must be. I was getting decent XP, but I could have probably got another level if before I finished grinding them twats. So I finally gave up on the idea and decided to quest. Guild time! Spammy, spam, spam. After looking for spammy guilds, I decided to go with a level 8 guild by the name of the Bumfaces. It was a Horde undead-only guild. Everyone had to be undead. Not on an RP realm, okay? Okay? Apparently that happens, right? We can do that. It's a Horde-only undead guild, not on an RP realm. Which, if that doesn't send alarm bells ringing, you'll be alright. Trust me. You'll be more than fine. You'll be more than fine. That's bound to be a good deal. Okay. I could have waited for another invite, but I just wanted to be in a guild. Just want to be in a guild. That's it. I just want that second name. I want that second name. I was asking questions in the guild chat. I asked, can we raid when I reach level cap? Introducing Snack Sauce. Unfortunately, Snack Sauce, you're a bit of a dick. Unfortunately. It's not in TBC. I don't know where you got that shit from. I didn't say TBC. You guys are bad. You guys are bad. Never said TBC. Baddies. Can I raid with you guys when I get to level cap? Now, I just want to say here, right? I just want to say, one of the worst insults in the world is the word faggot. It is. And if you use it because it's cool now, isn't it? It's cool. It's cool to use that in raiding now. It's awful. You shouldn't do that. But it's in this story, and in context, it works in terms of being bashed out. So it's all good. Right. Would I be able to raid with you guys when I reach level cap? Snack Sauce replied instantly, saying, no faggot. Good guild. I was shocked as to how I just joined the game 1 hour or so and I'm getting called a faggot. Great. Then Chip spoke up, lovely lady, then said, Snack Sauce, you were a faggot. This is the warning about these kind of guilds, right? This guy's just joined the guild. Sorry about Snack Sauce. He's a very depresso, right? You can know that you've got the time of the guild, right? Of course you could join the raid team after you try it out. So I said, yeah, fuck you, Snack Sauce. This is exactly what was said in this guild. So good. Fuck you, Snack Sauce. Thanks. What happens during a tryout? Well, Chip said, you join us in a raid and we see how good you are. That's the trial. If you want to be a raider, you raid with us and then we see. Then Snack Sauce said, you won't pass the raid trial, faggot, because you suck major donkey dick. I said, hey, Snack Sauce, babes, uninstall the game or just repatch it again, as it takes ages and you will depress yourself. I love it. This is exactly what I expect from a cesspool guild conversation. Suddenly, Snack Sauce was kicked from the guild. In an hour of joining this one guild, I encountered being called a faggot 4 times and then getting someone kicked from the guild. I reached level 15 and started with Dungeon Finder. Yeah, quality banter. Genius, right? Genius. You know it happens. If you've been in this is the thing. You know this happens. You've been in the LFR where someone wipes and someone's just screaming and just fucking crazy. There are guilds with just those people in it. For real. There are guilds that just contain those people. And they're all like calling each other that all the time. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what's going on there. And all playing the game with their level 15 undead only guild, non-RP. Alright? Warning signs. Warning signs. I reached level 15 and started with the Dungeon Finder. I had no clue what I was doing. I joined Wailing Caverns. And the whole pug was just stood still. Just stood still. Little did I know we were waiting for a healer. You're that guy who can't count in the party. Can't count, don't know what's going on. Or the tanks I keep encountering who have no idea that the healer died and is still running back and just carries on pulling and dies. And then rages. So good. I love it! I love the mop tanks. Who loves mop tanks? They are the real drama, and we thank them immensely for the joy they bring us in our heroics in Warlords of Draenor. You're such good people. I adore all of you. I adore you all. Especially doing the Leroy achievement. Do you know what's classy about the Leroy achievement? Is it instantly makes bad tanks act like Leroy Jenkins. Don't they? Don't they? They just go, oh my god, a timer! I better smash my face into every mob that we find. Well played, Blizz. Well fucking played. I fucking love that achievement instantly wrecks bad tanks completely. That timer, though, is like, you can feel it. You can feel the sweat running down her face that they have to go fast. Gotta go fast! There's a number going down! Oh my god! We've got so far to go. Pull everything. Healer, you're bad, man. You're bad at okay. And the whole books are sitting there. Little did I know, we're just waiting for a healer. I said, fuck waiting for this shit, yo! And decided to run through the whole dungeon, pulling all the mobs. That level 15 mage. I got slash yelled with noob with 2 zeros. Doing it right, yeah? If you're going to call someone a noob, you better throw 2 zeros in that some bitch, or you're just an idiot, right? Okay? You're so gay. You're so gay. Have you just joined this game? I said, you ready? Level 15, first dungeon, running through it. I said, no, I have a level 60 warrior. What you got, lol? He said, your mum. I said, that's nice. Here, why don't you join my guild? He then said, I'm not on your server, yo. Please continue through that dungeon. And then everyone left except for me. That's what it's like. I've seen it happen. I'm undercover a lot of the time, right? Especially if I'm on a character that doesn't have my name or somebody who's never watched me or heard of me and all that stuff. And I can just sit there and I'm just like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I make a show about drama, but I could just film this and just play it. I could just film this and have just let it play, and it would be the best thing ever. I love it. It's so good. Everybody's bad, calling everyone else bad. It's the best day ever. I cause problems left and right. So, what is, team? What is the best dungeon that our man could try next? What is the best leveling 5 man that our newbie guy can try? What is it? What is it? I got up to the required level for American, where things really got fucked up. Oh man, the nightmare that is your mom. Dead Mines? No, Dead Mines is easy. It's a path. Dead Mines is a straight fucking path. Can't go wrong, really. Can't go wrong. However, you throw some gnomes in that fucker, we're gonna have a bad time, alright? We're going to have a bad time. I got a whisper from Cena. Member of the guild. Stating he had reached my level. We are both level 30. Am I right? Level 30? You would think so. You'd think Dead Man's were easy. I'm not saying it's super easy, but compared to an American, oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, level 30, an American? 35, something like that. I think. It's been a long time for me, you know that. Stating he had reached my level. And if we wanted to do some dungeons together. I said, well, yeah, why not, brah? It says that. I'm not, you think I'm fucking bullshitting, right? For the sake of, like, entertainment or whatever. Hold. Word for word, okay? This is word for word. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying our man is like this now, okay? I'm not saying that. But this is word for word what's being said, brah. Right? I'm not making this shit up. I'm fucking for real. I'm for real right now. This is happening. This is the real world, and it's going on. Okay. Yeah, why not, brah? And he replied, woo, motherfucker. Let's do this. I said, lol. And we grouped up. What a conversation. He was also a mage. 2 mages. We're going. We got to smoke that, brah. Go with Christ. Go with Christ. I then felt a sense of, I've done it right. Fuck yeah. Best on realm will be. I don't even know what that means. He was also a mate. I felt a sense of. This is the sense he got. This feeling. This is the feeling he got inside him. I've done it right. Fuck yeah. Best on realm. Question mark. Will be. Exclamation mark. In American, you're going down. Everything went okay. Until when? When did it go wrong? In American. Come on. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Which point in American does it all go fucking wrong if you try and do it, right? It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed to go completely wrong if you try and do it, and you know what it is. All good. All good. Here we go. The jump. Yeah, of course, the jump. Okay. Everything went okay. Up to about where you have to jump down to the floor. Not long before you get to the end boss. I pulled all the surrounding area. Not just one thing. I didn't pull just one or two. I pulled absolutely everything. Okay? I mean everything. Let's do it all. Let's do it all. I pulled everything. And then ran to the healer. Not only did I pull everything, I then ran to the healer. Nice one. faggot came from the healer. Of course it did. What else would come out? What else would come out other than literally, in my opinion, the most disgusting insult on the planet? I then stated, wow, tank, why did you pull those? Holy shit. Blame the tank. Wow, tank, why did you pull all that? Holy shit. This is where I see the opportunity to wind people up. The tank then said, wasn't me, it was the healer. Alright, wasn't me, yo. It was that healer over there. Because I saw all the mobs. Hey, it must have been the healer. Because the mobs were attacking the healer. Science, bitch. That's why I'm the tank. Of course you did it, healer. That's why they all killed you, right? There's no other way you could have possibly got aggro, healer. Just saying. It was probably because you pulled it. This is the guild. This is the guild where somebody fucked up and everyone else got blamed. The healer then said, are you retarded? What's the mage? That retarded one. Not the one jumping around in circles around me. Oh wait, they are both retarded. I just worked it out. It's not the retarded mage. No wait, this mage is doing something retarded as well. They're both retarded. I don't know what to tell you. Surrounded by retarded mages. And that's what's going on. Cena then said, it was you, healer. You were casting those crazy spells that do insane aggro. Can't you remember? Don't you remember? You were casting those crazy spells that do all the aggro. Priest. Oh, was it a priest? I don't know. It was healer anyway. It was a healer. I just can't think it was a priest. I think everyone's a priest. Genius. I wish I was there. Anybody aware of those crazy aggro spells the priests have got, or the healers? You know, it's probably the Earth. Was it Frost Shock or what's the tank shot? Earth Shock? It was probably that guy. He's spamming that. The tank said, oh yeah, it was. The tank said, look, priest, I fucking saw you pull those stupid fucking mobs. Are you insane in the membrane? At this point, we all caught onto each other and trolled the poor healer. The healer then went on factually about every detail of the dungeon, yet we played it off. So the healer started talking sense. Cena said, look, healer, we know you females have a week a month where you bleed out of your vagina. We're getting classy people in American. I guess you have sand in there also, question mark. We apologise. Stop bitching and own up to it. Chat stood still. Poor rhymes? You hating on my rhymes? Oh, believe me. Oh, who talks like this? Are you fucking kidding me? Have you never been in Hellfire? Chat stood still for a few minutes. Then I said, res. Oh, you were dead? You hadn't even been resed? It was an awkward silence, so I thought it'd be the perfect moment to say res. Remember those few minutes of silence? The healer finished it up. Look, you bunch of imbeciles. I have a brother who works for Blizz. I have a brother who works for Blizz. He can permaban because he's boss, right? Yeah, his boss works for Blizz. They can let him ban people as he wants. So I'll get him to ban you all, right? So stop and listen to this bitch-ass text. Gadoosh. We all laughed. The ghostly silent DPS spoke up to say, lol. Oh, there was a guy there who was like, what the fuck is going on? There was a guy, the ghostly silent DPS, who was like, he's probably a rogue, right? It was probably a rogue. Let's say it was me, and I stood there with my swords like, the fuck is going on? This is crazy. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen. The healer left the group. And I said, I'll never forget. I will never forget that. It was funny as hell. Everyone said they could see a good troll coming, and that was the end of it. I actually deleted that character for some odd reason, after I stopped playing WoW for a few months, till Kata. I played now an Orc Warrior, a Troll Resto Druid, a Human Hunter, which I'm mainly for WoD, still loving the review, and an Undead Shadow Priest. I hope you enjoyed this story. Hope you enjoyed the USA. And say hi to Ghosty for me. Will do. Will do at the web show tomorrow. Oh, good. The best. I love those conversations. More stories with those conversations any day of the week. And I will be one happy fucking camper. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Glorious. Right. That was the shorter story. We better get some pace on this son of a bitch. I need a prop pally. I need a warlock. I need a lady rogue. Lady rogue. A hunter and an IRL friend. Okay, so first one was a pally. Who's pink? Smart guy. Smart guy in. Warlock. Any purple in the house? Akmar. Akmar rock and rolling. Rogue. No yellow ever, is there? Oh, Asira. That's close enough. Hunter. Team green. Ooh, oh, it's going to... I got you. I got you. Pure. I'm just going to go with your. And an IRL friend. What colour is an IRL friend? Probably blue. Monster. Monster could be the IRL friend of our little tale to tell. This one's entitled The Raiding Cesspool Guilds. We're having a newbie theme because noobs are the best. Noobs are the best. They are. Noobs are the best. They're experiencing the game in a whole new way. A world of discovery that you will never know. A world of discovery you will never ever know. But they're experiencing it and loving it. Don't you wish you could go back and do it all again for the first time? Such good times. Okay. Here we go. This is my tale about my drama across the WoW and Final Fantasy XIV. But before I recall this tale to you, let me give you some backstory. Before I joined the World of Warcraft, I owned a Minecraft server running the Pixelmon mod. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It was here that I met a group of online friends who I bonded with over the server and other games such as RuneScape and long sessions of playing Cards Against Humanity online. Needless to say, I bonded with these guys closer than I had with my real life friends. Team Internet. So when they told me they played World of Warcraft and offered to recruit me so that I could end up really leveling really fast and play with them, I took that offer. This was around the 8th of November, 2013. Yeah, I thought it was Pokemon in Minecraft. Are they just out in the world or what? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to play Minecraft ever again. A day later, I downloaded the game and had been recruited by Smart Guy. He was the most vocal of the group and wasted no time bombarding me with information I didn't understand about classes I hadn't even selected yet. You're that guy. This is why I don't come to people with information, right? It's not arsehole-ish to let people come here. Because if I go to them, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's like talking about WoW in front of your friends who'd never played WoW. And that shit's going to lose your friends real quick. Real fucking quick. Ain't much going to lose your friends quicker than that. I ignored all of his advice. That's great. And rolled a Worgen Rogue. No, good choice, though. At this point, Akmar decided he wanted to play. So I quickly sent him a recruit friend to level with us, much to the annoyance of Smart Guy. At this point, I was completely unaware that Smart Guy was using the recruiter friend bonuses, was only using me to get recruiter friend prizes instead of the XP boost. How many of you have done that? Out of question. How many have you brought? How many of you have actually taken part and brought people to the game just to try and get a recruiter friend thing and had no intention of doing anything with them? Be honest. Most of you are anonymous, right? Brought someone into the game. Like, who doesn't own it at this point out of somebody you know? Anybody brought in somebody who wasn't even a friend just to get it? You've done it, yeah? I've never done it. I have no recruiter friend thingies. I'm so lonely. All my friends play WoW. That's where I met them all. I'm planning to. Oh, joyous. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I don't even know the guy, but I know he doesn't play WoW. I'm easing him into it. I'm just setting him up. I'm setting him up, and then it's going to come crashing down. He came online and he made a Worgen Druid and we leveled through the starter areas together. Good start. Oh, don't you wish you could have started with the Worgens? Like, I imagine you all started at different times, right? But for me in vanilla, it was a pretty shitty time to start the game, honestly. To start with something like the Worgen or the Goblin Zones, that would have been awesome. However, around level 7, Asira joined the Mumble server and wanted to play with us. Remember, this is all the Minecraft team. So I also recruited her and we put off leveling until she had the game installed. Fuck that. I think my son's home. When I told Smart Guy about this, he got annoyed at me for having more recruiter friends than he did. Aww. More recruiter friends than he did. The next day, we all loaded up WoW, along with Yor, another friend, who was a level... Oh, Yor only plays WoW. The next day, we all loaded up WoW, along with Yor, who was a level 90 Beastmaster Hunter. He decided to roll a new char, so he could level as a full party. He played a Resto Shaman. Whilst he leveled this to 15 to play with us, we were still on the character select screen. Asira decided she didn't want to play a Worgen, so we all had to re-roll humans. Oh, you're all trying to fuck her. Every single last one of you is trying to fuck this girl. They all re-rolled because she decided she wanted to play a human. I decided to go hunter so I could have a wolfy pet. Akma rolled a warlock, and Sarah eventually decided on a rogue. Now instantly, there was a problem. We were terrible. Before we made it out of the spawn area, we had all died. In the human one? We had all died at least once. How the shit do you die? I tried to stop cursing then, and swapped fuck for shit. What a day. But you all, for real, you all died in the human starting area. How? Just, in a party of 3. In a party of 3. You all died. Noob with 2 Oh, Hero Strat knows what's up. Impossible. Impossible. Before we made it out of the spawn area, we had all died at least once. Yes, a party of 3 level 1 humans died in the burning fields. Naturally, smart guy didn't let this go, and we still get mocked for it to this day, almost a year later. This didn't end soon either. 2 hours later, at a short walk down the road, we arrived at 2 hours to do the first bit before Goldshire. Oh. There's like 5 quests there. There's, if I remember right, it's been a long time. There's a cave with, I don't think it's even kobolds yet, right? Might be. There's some fields, and that's about it. And you go to the cathedral thing, and then you fuck off. 2 hours? 2 hours. It's gonna be a good story. 2 hours later, a short walk down the road, we arrived at Goldshire. And Smart Guy showed up with his Protection Warrior ult and joined our party. He guided us through the quest lines, not allowing us time to read the dialogue because it was useless and time-consuming. I was disappointed by this. Oh, you're a nobbler. It's a nobble double. We got a nobble guy. You would hate playing with me. For real, you would absolutely detest. If you're into the story, unless it's in cutscene form. Yeah, cutscene form's alright. That last cutscene though in the Grand, am I right? No spoilers. Am I right though? So good. So good. What a guy. What a baller. That was boss. It was so good. I was disappointed by this, but I kept quiet, as my other friends also had no interest in the lore. About an hour later of no lore and skipping dialogues, we were all level 15. And you joined us ready to start doing some fucking dungeons. I was so excited getting to enter that first dungeon, I couldn't wait to go in and slay the monster with my trusty wolf friend. Are we gonna kill the monster? Can my pet come? We queued for a random dungeon, and within seconds that queue popped. What are you doing? Level 15, what do you reckon? We hit enter and zoned in. It's a Ragefire Chasm. Ragefire Chasm. Love it. Love it. Looking around, I was impressed. Ragefire Chasm. The lava, the creatures of the dungeon piqued my interest. So many elites. It was such a nice change from the boring plains of Westfall. Westfall's badass, man. You better collect that okra. We accepted those quests. Ah, dungeon quests. Remember those? They're fun. Nice little boost of XP. A little bit of interest. Now we do our dungeon quests after we cap, which is great. We accepted the quest and started to proceed. Instantly, that issue came up again. We were really bad. While Smart Guy was a competent tank, and of course, you managed to keep us alive, the DPS of the 3 newbies was a little bit on the poor side. This is mainly because it was Fire Arcane Shot. Geared in whatever gear gave me the most stats from quests. If there was a belt with 1 agility and another with 1 strength and 1 dodge, guess which I'd chosen. The same went for Asira. None of us knew that we needed what we needed, as we were never told what stats were good for each class. I bet your friend told you at the beginning, and you just didn't listen at all. Only Akbar had the correct gear, as he could only wear cloth. I've got default best gear. Clothies forever. Be a clothy newbie. Oh, good. Clothy newbie. So fucking good. So fucking good. Clothy newbies. That's the best. I've got the best gear on, because I can't wear anything else. Despite this being his fault for making us skip any dialogue, that could have helped us with gearing. There is no law. There's no law about what gear you should wear. I'm telling you, that doesn't exist. There's nothing like it. It says it on like the character select screen. No, you can look there. And not giving us advice. Smart guy raged at us for being stupid and not knowing our classes. You don't know? This is RFC, bitch. This ain't no fucking joke. He left the dungeon, rage quit his friends, and went back to his level 90 paladin to raid old content. I'm going transmogging. The level 90 transmog friend. So good. You decided that without Smart Guy, there was no point in leveling with us. And also left to go back to his BM Hunter. The two guys have all quit. So there we were. A bunch of level 15 newbies in the Ragefire Chasm, standing before the first boss, and had no idea how to leave the dungeon. Since Smart Guy and Yo had left Mumble, I had to tab out and Google, how do you leave a party in World of Warcraft? At this point, we all just logged out to read more about the game. Can't get out of RFC. Stuck. Stuck in RFC. Better log out. I don't know what we're going to do. What do you think we should do? I don't know. We have to log the fuck out. Let's just go and look at some websites. Let's watch. We're gonna go watch some YouTube. We're gonna go watch some YouTube. A week later, we reformed to start leveling again. But this time I knew how to hunter. This included knowledge of how to turn off growl from my wolf. Akbar had also learnt about his warlock, and after a few levels he was finally united with his imp. However, guess who? So cliche. I'm not saying it. However, Asira didn't bother at all, and hadn't looked at anything about rogues, and still decided she would need on any loot with a higher level. This continued all the way through to the end of vanilla content, where she finally accepted help after tanks and healers kept raging at her for taking their loot. Now, we're at a certain level where a certain option opens up to us in the game. And this option is what we call the noob trap, isn't it? It's the noob trap, and it appears. It just appears sparkling and glorious. And it's where they all go. Around level 52, Asira looked at Death Knights. And the one person who didn't bother to learn her class saw a Death Knight. Ooh. Now around level 52, Asira looked at Death Knights and told us that when she hits 55, she will re-roll and become a Death Knight. Since we were all grouped together with a recruiter friend, I rolled a DK with her. Of course you did. Fuck you, man. You changed race to play with this girl. With her so she could get through the story. I'm playing with you for the story. I only read those magazines for the story and the articles. That's all I do. I'm joking. I'm sure you actually did. As a lore fan, I'm sure you did want to do the DK starter area, to be honest, because it's really fun. Akbar also joined us, and instantly, there was an issue. That issue just keeps coming up. Before I'd even decided what race my blood DK would be, Asira had created her Frost DK and was in the starter area. She looked in her spellbook. She looked inside her spellbook and decided that there was not enough spells. Obviously completely ignoring the fact that she would get like 10 other abilities before leaving the starting area. She said she hated this class. Doing it right. What is my wife doing to my son? I don't even know. What's the matter? Is it them people? Are you going to be a Death Knight? Yeah, see? Look at those people there. He wants his dinner. What a guy.
It's not cooking fast enough.
It's not cooking. The dinner's not cooking fast enough. That's a kid problem. And it's genius. The food just doesn't cook fast enough. I don't care if you're making it. It doesn't cook fast enough. Can you close that door, please, and stop crunching crisps? That would be great.
Are you having red Thai curry? Red
Thai curry for the baby. Red Thai kufti. Red Thai curry. Curry for the baby. So good. Yeah, man. Right, okay, so we're gonna... The problem with the new DKs is there's not enough spells. Door, please.
Ben, come on. Come on, buddy.
There is not enough spells. Frankly, I hate this class. Still, she wanted to level it, so I went and made my human DK, and Akmar made his unholy DK. We leveled together, and thanks to the triple XP, we reached level 57 within minutes. At this point, Asira got mad at her blood DK. You got blood DK in the starting area, which is good. Do you even get blood presents yet? Claiming it sucked. I created a new Death Knight to go Frost. How does that work? Can you do that? It's been a while. Do you have to click? Do you have to select a spec? Do you do that? Can someone tell me who's leveled a DK since forever? I don't know. What's it like now with the talents? You must do, right? When do you get talents and specs and stuff? I don't know. I don't know. This must be right. I think so. Plot twist. Oh, she specs. but she should put her talents in, right? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright, I get it. Okay. She made me and Akmar wait for her and not progress without her. You will wait. You will wait. You will wait for me. I'm re-rolling. Wait there. After making me backtrack to the Lich King's domain to get in range first to have the XP boost, she finally caught up with us and we carried on the storyline. Such bitches, man. However, I couldn't really enjoy myself as I was forced to skip the dialogue to keep up with the other two. To be fair, I wouldn't even have been able to focus on the dialogue either, since Asira was constantly bitching about how the DK was so weak, too hard, and for noobs. It's too hard, it's for noobs. Right? Are you listening to what this spec is too hard? It's for noobs. Only noobs, bad players can play this spec, this class that's too hard. Where do we even go from here? Where do we even go from here? Where do we even go for this newbie too hard class? It's too hard, noobs. Now, I was loving my Frost DK and genuinely was upset by this. I was having a blast. More fun than I was having on my Marksman Hunter. Oh, shit. Did you level it yesterday? Ho, ho, ho. So I told her to fuck off. As she was too bad at the game to roll a DK and shouldn't be allowed anywhere near the class. You're like a DK elitist now. You do not belong near my DK class. With that, she logged off and we didn't see her again for quite some time. I and Akmar waited a whole week for her to come back. What? With my DK and his Warlock sitting at 60. Whilst we waited, you re-rolled again to pass time till she returns? There's God amongst women though, right? I chose a Worgen Warrior and him a Worgen Druid. But since nothing came of these characters for a while, I'll let it go. Anyway, back on track. A week passed and we said fuck it. And we decided to keep leveling. The rest of the grind to 85 went smoothly. Took about 3 days with college keeping me busy and him with school. There were no big issues besides us getting into an argument over where to quest. When we accepted the quest to go to Pandaria, we noticed that we no longer received triple experience. Annoyed by this, he decided to take a break and get food. But I was pumped. Finally, I can enjoy a quest line without being forced to skip it. Oh. Yeah, me too. Definitely. I wish I was into the story. I wish I was. I like the cool cutscenes. I like the Avengers, is what I would say to you. I like the money train. Not just a quest line, but I now have a whole expansion of lore all to myself. However, once I started the lore of Pandaria, I realised I knew nothing of the backstory. So I skipped all the dialogues and leveled to 90 in about 10 hours, only getting lost about 8 times. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, terrible time. The day came when I hit 90 on my DK, and my friend, smart guy, took an interest in me again. Oh, you're level 90 now, we can play together. He told me about this island off in the mist called the Timeless Isle. A place where level 90s could go and try to get higher level gear. Needless to say, I was excited by his tales. The tales of the Timeless Isles, a noob's dream. There's this... Hey, Newbie. Hey, come here. There's an island off in the mist. Now, it's off the shore, okay? So you can't just walk to it or anything like that, yeah? You can't just walk there. You gotta get there on your own power, yeah? But there's a place where you just get, like, free gear. No shit. For real, right? This place exists, yeah? Alright? It's pretty cool. Don't tell everybody, though. If everyone goes there, it'll just be a waste of time. But it exists. It's there. It's like, it's just chests, man. It's really good. Jesus Christ. Needless to say, I was excited by his tales of the Timeless Isle. Especially of the mystical dragon that flies around the island. And should a fabled adventurer defeat him in combat, he would receive a mount. Needless to say, I was crushed by Hulon. It died about a minute after it spawned. And I even got the mount after killing it for the second time. You salty? But I needed some... This is... I even got the mount after killing it for the second time. But apparently I needed the flying ability that I had meant to grind out. Timeless Isle, no flying mount. Timeless Isle, no flying mount. No flying ability. No basic flying. Timeless Isle. Level 90. Oh, serpent riding? I don't know. That's all good. I love it. Gotta grind out this flying shit. No serpent riding? Whatever. It sounds to me like you didn't have flying skill at all. That's all I'm saying. Alright. I look like the idiot now. So let's do this. Hey, look! And we're back. Oh, good. After spending a few days on the island grinding my gear, I had reached item level 535. And I was bored out of my fucking mind. I decided to leave my DK for a while and level another class. I'm timeless geared. I'm good to go. I deleted my hunter and remade him, this time going survival. My plan was to redo the whole quest line and take my time to enjoy the lore besides the game. About 2 nanoseconds after creating my new hunter, I was invited to join a guild. I joined and my screen lit up with green. Welcomes. I hadn't heard of the horrid messes that are cesspool guilds before, so to me, it felt like I was going to make tons of friends and possibly find some people to do endgame content, which my DK never set foot in. The leveling process was a smooth run. Enjoying the lore allowed me to understand more about the world of Azeroth. It took me a few weeks of casual play to hit the cap. I found the Timeless Isle as soon as I capped. For the second time. Second time at that Timeless Isle. Until I got to about item level 500. It was at this point I noticed the raid finder. Curious as to what raids were about, I hopped in Mumble and talked to Smart Guy. He told me that raids were awesome and I should queue for them. The guy who told the fabled stories of LFR is now going to tell you the fabled stories of the Timeless Isle is now going to tell you the fabled stories of the LFR. I queued for the first one in the list, the Mogashan Vaults. However, this raid was anything but awesome. People were screaming and dying everywhere. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It's not Saving Private Ryan in the Mogashan Vaults. There's no fucking blims and shit flying everywhere. I remember being yelled at the Stone Guards for asking what the bars at the bottom of the screen did. What is this? The raid chat exploded with noob. Kick the noob. Noob. What the fuck? How do you not know? This kind of upset me as I told them this was my first time ever in a raid. I was kicked 5 minutes later. Rather than sulk at this though, I went to the mighty Google and looked at every raid boss in the game. Even old content such as the Molten Core. Old content? Molten Core? You're playing the wrong game, friend. And content's up to date, buddy. Up to date. Modern content, man. Modern content. And Magtheridon's Lair. I had no idea that there were old raids, and I could go in, use a simple arcane shot, and receive loots. It's not loot. It's transmog gear. That's all it is. It's not. You're not getting epics. It's purple, I know, but it's not. People ask me about this. Why do you like old raids? I get a lot of loot. So after many hours of looking up everything, I requeued for the vaults. I'm going back into the Mogshan vaults. Not a noob this time. It still wasn't a pleasant experience, but hey, we killed all the bosses. Whoa. A while later, I had been talking to Smart Guy and mentioned my interest in raiding, but I didn't like how everyone in the guild seemed so unorganised. So unorganised. They told me about normal and heroic mode raids. Having looked up this new information, I was informed about raiding guilds and how I was not in a raiding guild. So it was unlikely that the guild was going to form a raid group. I planned to leave and find a good guild so that I could raid, but was told to stay as they had ideas about wanting to raid someday. I said okay. No, we are going to raid. Stay. We are going to raid for sure. Okay. And then I got promoted to raid officer. Hey guys, think we should raid someday? We don't raid. I'm going to leave and kind of raid. No, stay. We might raid one day. You're the raid officer now. And that's how that happened. Now you're the officer in charge. Surprise! I asked what's going on. Why have you promoted me? I was told to find a team from the guild that wanted to raid and lead that team. Okay. You're the raid guy now. Alright. Sure. I couldn't find a single person interested in raiding and gave up on the idea. After a few weeks, but I never lost my rank and I am still a raid officer to this day. I started looking elsewhere to raid and got into a group. They didn't need me to join their guild, so I just chilled with them. Raided with them on a Thursday and a Friday night. We mainly ran Flex Siege of Orgrimmar, attempted normal a few times, but never got past the Iron Juggernaut. The Iron Juggernaut though, right? Normal. Since I stayed in my current guild, I was always last in line for loot. No, you can't join the guild. I love this guild. You can't join the guild because, are you listening? You don't need to. But also, because you're not in the guild, we cannot give you loot. So, there you go. You cannot give you guild. No. You stay in your guild and you can have a loot last. It's a good deal all around. And you get to raid, right? You get to come along to our flex stuff. All good. All good. I love it. So fucking good. Since I stayed in my current guild, I was last in line for loot. 7th and final member to win my assurance of consequence. But when it was my turn for the drop, it came out Warforged, unlike the others. I figured out another member would get it, but it found its way to my inventory. After failing to progress and always being last for loot, I got bored and went back to playing casually with my friends. Akbar and Asira had stopped playing by this point, and I never saw Yor again. Ah. Leaving just me and Smart Guy. He was jelly that I had been higher geared than him in Flex and shrugged it and became very toxic. Jelly of the Flex. Who's been jelly of the Flex? You been jelly of the Flex before? Have you? You jelly of the Flex? I shrugged it off and we just ran all content together for transmog gear. A few weeks passed and I completed my legendary cape. This royally pissed him off. Oh shit, no you didn't. Legendary cape that you can do in LFR. Such a nerd. Fucking nerdy no-lifer. You never help me gear up or invite me to do things with you. He yelled at me over Mumble. Then he removed me from Real ID and left the server. That legendary cape though. Fucking hell. Fucking legendary capes, man. Can't believe you got your legendary cape, you lucky prick. Lucky prick, legendary cape. I figured it was just an anger spike and he'd be back in the next day, but he never did come back. I waited 2 weeks of playing as a casual all by myself before the boredom got to me. I entertained myself by mount hoarding, but I grew tired of this also. Around this time I started a new course at college and made some new IRL friends. That is where I met Monster, and he told me about Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. After being up, I decided to play with him. There was drama in this game, but we'll save it for another time. Until then, thank you for listening. I bid you farewell. Oh my god! Jelly of the Flex and the Legendary Cape? My god. My god, what a time. And that is... Fucking hell, I timed that so well. I'm so awesome. Don't worry, yeah, Legendary Ring. Lucky. Don't get lucky and get your Legendary Ring. Get lucky and get your Legendary Ring. Thank you so much for tuning in. On Monday. Monday. Streamathon starts. Starts on Monday morning, 10 a.m. UK time. Google it. 10 a.m. London time. That's where I will be. And I will be here. And we will be doing all the leveling of all the characters until it's finished. I'm not going to set a time to it. We'll do it till it's finished. We'll have fun. Maybe we'll throw in some live stream challenge modes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll do all that kind of shit. We'll do some heroics together and all that when we get bored of leveling. But I will be leveling for around 8-ish hours every day until it's done. How good's that? Such fun. Such fun. So get ready for that. So from Monday, the Streamathon begins. Streamathon begins. All good fun. I'll try and we'll try and do some stuff together. It should be good. Should be good fun. So if you're lacking on your challenge modes and all that kind of stuff, we'll be there. We are on tomorrow. The web show is tomorrow as Christmas approaches. Let me just preface this and say, as Christmas approaches, web shows might move because we have things going on in the weekend. I've got stuff going on next weekend, so does Andy. So we'll be doing the web show this weekend, but I will let you know via Twitter and all that good stuff. But so the web show is tomorrow, although it was only last week. It's tomorrow as well. Yes, there's a web show tomorrow. For that reason, just look out for it. Coming up to Christmas, families, stuff happens, you know that. So we're moving the dates a little bit. We'll try and keep it as normal as possible, but there is a web show tomorrow. Other than that, have a wonderful evening, guys. I'm off to do my challenge mode and maybe some heroics after I see my son for a bit. Have a great evening, guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, have a great weekend. I hope you're playing a lot of Walls of Draenor, because I know I will be. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.